Okay. There we are. Wow. Okay. Had some serious technical difficulties there again. Haven't had that happen in a while. Hello, Miss Wendy. Thanks for joining me here. I'm running a little bit late. I had some trouble getting things fired up. I haven't had this going in a while, so naturally things in the computer and everything just kind of went to sleep. And hey, Tom, how you doing? Anybody there? Yeah, I'm here. Jack, hello, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. I had some technical problems, so I was kind of running back and forth and got that worked out. We got some people watching here, joining in already. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Should have a good show. Get caught up on everything that's been going on past couple of weeks. It's been crazy, right? Hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy? See, you made it. Awesome. That's awesome. Thought I thought I did something wrong. No, you didn't do anything wrong. I did, I guess. I don't know. The computer went haywire. That was weird. I had to disconnect everything and reconnect it and restart it. And so, hey, Cabal, how you doing, my friend? Boy, I'm glad everybody's joining in here. Nice. Man, I'm glad I didn't let you guys down. I was nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen there with that, but it did. It fired once I rebooted everything. It come right on again. But as you guys know, I've had some technical difficulties. So, all right, yes, Tom, your first live show. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us here. We're not too far apart. We got a chicken dinner coming up here, I think, soon. My daughter gave us a message that there's that chicken barbecue's coming up soon again. We were at the same chicken barbecue. He recognized me. Obviously I didn't know him, but I would have if he'd said hello. You should have been wearing a Talk About Strange shirt. I would have picked you out of the crowd. But yeah. What a couple of weeks. 3 weeks yesterday. 3 weeks. Oh, from the chicken barbecue, I think you're talking about. Yeah, probably at least. But man, was that good. I can't wait to get back there. They put on one hell of a chicken barbecue. So, love it. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Nice. Anyway, man, I've had a busy couple of weeks here. Been a lot going on. I've been trying to work things out here for the channel. You guys, I told you I'm trying to work on the other channel there, but I've just had so much stuff going on. It's been really tough. And once summer comes on, hey Dylan, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Once the spring, I can't say summer, spring, because we're still getting some bad weather here, just rain and storms now, and boy, they're talking about going down in like 30s or something like that temperature again, which really sucks. Let me see. Keep an eye on my auction too. Oh yeah. And Tom's watching an auction. Yeah, don't miss out on that, buddy. But so I had to go out and pick up some work. I mean, like you guys know, I've been struggling here, trying to stay afloat, keep this all going. And we're, I mean, it's just not enough. It's just not doing it, So they really do. They tell you that to keep your day job while you're doing this stuff. I don't know how anybody does that because there's just not enough time in the day. I get done at the end of the day. I get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, head out, have my coffee, obviously, and then head out, work for the day. I get back home, I hit the couch, and I'm pretty much shot, from that point on, to go in and start working on editing and everything else. Whew. Happy 45th anniversary of Mount St. Helens blowing her top. I saw it from my house. Wow, that's amazing. That must have been a sight to see. We want the pictures, Jeff. But anyway, yeah, so my brother hired me. He put a brand new, he totally remodeled this house. I'm going to have to post some pictures of it one of these days or something. You guys will love it. I mean, he wanted this house since he was a kid. I mean, literally when we used to go to my grandparents' house, this house sat up on the hill. It was one of the first houses built in Savannah where he lives. And it's right by the railroad track. And I guess the engineers used to stay there. It was like almost like a hotel or something, or a way station or whatever you want to call it, for the train engineers and like, you know, the higher ups, and that would go there. And but back in its heyday, but this place was run down, wood siding, and just run down, but not caving in. Like, it was still good and solid. So he wanted it since he was a kid. So he went in there. And geez, the last person, I guess, was I don't know. I guess they have oil companies and stuff like that. But this guy kind of hermited in there or something. I don't know. And he lived there. And so my brother finally got a chance, and he bought the place and a nice chunk of land. I don't know, 10 acres or something like that. And he went through and he remodeled this house. He's taken like the past 3 years. Now I don't know if I know I've told you guys this before. He is kind of like American Picker. He's a antique dealer and picker. So he buys and sells, and he's back and forth, Florida, Ohio, Georgia. I mean, he's just everywhere. He's got connections everywhere. So he's just done this place up really, really beautiful. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So he put a brand new shower and walk-in shower, and he wasn't supposed to. He's got a tub downstairs, but he was supposed to have a tub upstairs. And so he says, you know what, Steve, I need you to take that out and put a tub in. So I went in there, and that's what I've been doing. I tore that out. I mean, this week I've been helping him with a lot of stuff. He's trying to wrap things. He's been working on it 3 years. He wants to get it done. And so, you know, he's helping me out too, because I told him I need to get some work. I need to get some money rolling back in so I can continue to create content and stuff and keep going without all the stress. I mean, it's just, you guys know, it's just been so just exhausting, and trying to I've wanted to do this so bad and keep doing it. I've been at war with myself. And so I finally had to just make a decision, you know, that I have to go back and do some work. So that's what I'm doing right now. So it's going to take me away a little bit till I get on my feet again. And I needed a truck again. I went and sold my truck. Man, I just can't get along without a truck. So I picked up a truck today. He actually helped me with that. You know, helped me pick one up. So we got that, and so I got to put that on the road tomorrow. So I'll have a little Ford Ranger I'm going to be running around in and getting some jobs done and stuff, and making some extra money so I can keep doing this. But it's going to set me back a little bit, but we're going to get rocking and rolling again. I got stuff I want to finish here on the house. So it's been pretty busy. So anyway, I got his tub in for him. Wouldn't you know it? As soon as I get the tub put in for him, I put water in the drain, because 3 years they've been working on this. They never had water in the trap because, you know, they never used it. And they did the same thing with the bathroom vanity. So as soon as I got water in them, his toilet stopped flushing. He couldn't get his toilets to flush. So it was vapor locked. So whoever did the plumbing before never put any ventilation in it. And he had a antique cast iron S-trap pipe down in his basement, this giant 4-inch cast iron pipe. So I said, I think that's your problem. So we put a vent in. Then I went down there and I sawed that monster out of there. Boy, that thing must have weighed 75 pounds, man, when that hit the concrete. Boom! But dropped that out, connected the pipes into the sewer system, and everything just flushes beautiful. So we got that up and going. He's getting the rest of the siding down around the bottom of his house. He's got a wraparound deck. I mean, this place, wait until you guys see it. I got to show you some pictures. You'll love it. It's absolutely beautiful. He's got a third floor loft above his bedroom. Really cool. 560 square foot. So we're going to put handrails on that. I'm going to lay the flooring down on it. Make that real nice. And geez, he's got a few other odds and ends, but that pretty much wraps it up. He had a light outside that got filled with water. An outside light got filled up with water. We took care of that so nobody would get electrocuted. And just knocking a lot of stuff out. I mean, just getting it done for him. And he's heading back to Florida this week, and he's going to be gone for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to get some stuff done while he's gone. And then when he gets back, we'll see what's going on in that. But anyway, just getting up and going again, getting the summer going again, getting the summer chores around the house done. You guys know I built this house right up until it was snowing last year, pretty much. And so I still have things to get done on this house. So, we're one hand washing the other, helping each other out. And we're gonna get this stuff done. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. So anyway, had the granddaughters over for an interview. What'd you guys think about that? Huh? Wasn't that a lot? I know a lot of you guys watched that video. That was so much fun. Grandkids are the best, aren't they? What a riot, man. Let me see. Let's get caught up here. Right. I read that the Mount St. Helens. Let me see. Tom said, thanks, Dylan. What was that one about? Keep an eye open. Oh my God, Dylan. Hello, strangers. Welcome, Tom. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. This is Tom Skellsworth. First time watching a live show. So welcome to the live show, Tom. Appreciate you stopping in here. Thanks for making me feel old, Jeff. Well, I didn't catch that one, but he's good for something for like that to bust somebody's chops. I don't know what that was about. Oh, okay. I get it now. The Mount St. Helens thing, 45 years. Yeah. Jeff and the MIB removing Bigfoot bodies from that explosion. You guys mentioned that once before, right? That's terrible. Yep, Dylan. You're all younger than I am, probably. Taller, too. Oh, man, that's funny. Jeff says, ha, ha. I met a guy who said he was in the Army at the time the volcano blew. He said he witnessed helicopters with big nets hauling bodies off the mountain, including Sasquatches. That's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard that a few times. And young ones, young too. I mean, just horrible thing. I wonder what that was. If you could get an eye on or recordings, any of that the happenings, what went down there. I mean, man. Jeff says the girls were adorable, weren't they though? I went over to Ashley's today. My granddaughters weren't there. They were at their father's place. But Joey was there. I don't know if you guys have met my grandson, Joey. Boy, whew, man, you talk about a boy that's full of it. I mean, he's a big boy too. I mean, he's a big boy. I mean, tall, a husky. He's a big boy. I think he's going to be a linebacker or something, for crying out loud. Wrestler, linebacker, or something. But yeah, I'll have to have him record him so you guys can meet Joey. The girls were adorable. Love it. Jeff, Ron, wow. Tom, thank you. Steve, yes. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, good times. So how was you guys this week? You have a lot going on or what? Get a lot done? Enjoying the weather, except for when it turns back into rain again? I went to an auction Saturday. I used to go all the time. I used to deal, not deal in the auction. I used to buy and sell equipment for a while before I got into the channel here. Maybe a little, was I done with that when I started the channel? I might've been. They're damn close to it. Anyway, I used to buy and sell equipment. I go to this big auction over in Waterloo, New York, Jay Martin's auction house. And man, the first day they have day one, day two auction. Day one is online, so it starts up in the morning and it's all online. You buy it online. And they had over 2,000 items on day one. I'm not sure what they had day two, but they usually have more than day one on day two. So, I mean, you're talking about a massive auction of farm equipment, contractor equipment, lawnmowers, you name it. Man, they have all kinds of things, trailers, boats, motorcycles. Oh, man, I'm working on starting my art channel. Awesome. Setting up the studio and equipment has been way more work than I expected. Love it. You are not kidding. I mean, yeah, it's a labor of love it. That's what you could call it, a labor of love it. Yeah, it's no joke. Starting up a channel and, some people just, I don't know, they're lucky they start as kids and it just grows, organically into sometimes really big channels. Some people go years, it's really something you want to do for fun. I'm sure Steve feels your pain. Yeah, I absolutely do. I understand 150%. This has been the hardest. I've done a lot. Listen, I've done a lot in my life. I mean, I've done a lot. And I don't mean like I've done a lot of traveling and stuff. I wish I could say that. I wish I could say that I've traveled all over the country, the world, not just the country, the world. But that's not what I've done a lot of. I've done a lot of work. I've worked in a lot of different fields. And I've done some really difficult work. I've been in construction my whole life. I've done some really, god awful stuff in construction, some wonderful stuff. Been in some real dangerous places. I worked in a power plant where it was 145 degrees and we were painting up there next to, I can't even fathom how much power was going through the poles that were above us. I mean, up on scaffolding, 18 hours a day. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Doing this and keeping it, getting it going is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Learning all that goes into the editing. First off, just buying all the equipment and stuff. Starting slow. A lot of people tell you, to start slow, and you can start slow, but it's become so competitive out there. There's the equipment. When I watch other channels and stuff, I get so intimidated by some of the stuff that they do because I just don't have the technical, advantage like a lot of these people do. And a lot of them are at a point where they can hire people to do a lot of their technical stuff, editing and stuff like that. And I just don't have that. So it's really difficult. So I commend anybody who does it. And I recommend anybody who wants to do it, because if you have a dream, I think you should absolutely follow that dream. And that's what I'm doing right here, right now. But it's been an extremely difficult journey, very rewarding, because you guys are all absolutely amazing. And to be able, like I said, I haven't traveled. So to come on here and to talk to people from all across the world is just the most remarkable thing to me. I mean, it just absolutely blows my mind. It gives me that little sense of exploration that I'm getting out there in the world and talking to people, not just from across the world, but here across the country. So many different people, so many different characters and personalities, hearing about different people's adventures and lives, pains, and everything else from the bottom to the top has been such just a remarkable journey. And I'm blessed for being able to do it and for growing as much as we've grown. Surprisingly, because I've had to stop so many times for survival to try and keep going. Just things didn't land exactly the way I planned they would start out. But some things went better than I thought, and other things didn't. So it's been a journey. So I commend anybody that does it, that just keep on going. So I wish you the best of luck with that art studio. I can't wait to see what you do. And you got to share that with us so we can share that out there with everybody. All right, let me see this. Let me see. Jeff says, I'm sure. Yep. It's been 110 degrees down here. Woo! Nice and warm, huh? It's a different kind of heat, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if you've been to New York, but somebody was telling me Arizona is hot, but it's not the same kind of hot, because they were here and they said when they were here and it was hot and humid, they hated it because it's just so heavy. But they said it wasn't, in Arizona, it's a different kind of hot, but a different kind. I don't know. I haven't been there, so I'd like to. Jack Dorsey, one thing nice about grandchildren is that you get to spoil them, then full of sweets, and get them yanked and send them home. Yep, absolutely. Oh, wow. Yeah. Cabal, are you going to do another sidewalk, another patio while you're doing it, or whatever that was you were doing the concrete? Be the perfect weather for it, right? Oh, man. Dylan, Cabal, Austin. Love it. We are all happy you're in this journey. We're all happy in this journey. Steve, love your channel and your genuine heart. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I really do. Tom, 54 here in New York. Central New York. Yeah, 54. I mean, it's chilly out. I went out and grabbed it was just about dark, and we got a fenced in yard, so I got a different mower. I was having problems with my mower. Wouldn't you go figure, right? I can't keep up with the lawn, and I was having problems with my mower. So I got rid of that mower, and I got another mower, and so I can still barely keep up with it. But I got a new mower, John Deere, and so I'm working on that. And but I can't get it inside my fenced area for the dogs. So and I got rid of when I sold the other house, and I was downsizing like a fool. I got rid of my little Cub Cadet push mower. What on earth was I thinking? So I got rid of that, but I kept my walk behind weed eater. So that's what I've been using to mow the front yard. It does a nice job. Dylan in Laredo, Texas, right on Texas-Mexico border. Man, still love to see that too. It's got to be beautiful. Cabal. Jeff Rohn, I came across an old TV commercial that features a Yeti. It's on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to see it. Yeah, I have to check that out. Now, Jeff, am I subscribed to your YouTube channel? Have I been on? I'm always thinking about the Area 51 Museum channel, but I must be. I've got to be. I'll have to go check that out. Sabaholic, who would have guessed? I'll have to check that out, buddy. At Jeff Robe, what's your channel? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That's neat. I know you've sent me some stuff, but it just never dawned on me. I might be a little self-centered. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. Too many skillets, I guess. So yeah, I got some stuff to do this year too. Some other stuff. My daughter and future son-in-law here gave me back. I gave them a 16 by 32 pool, and they just decided it was too big to put up at their place, so they gave it back to me. So I'm going to put that back up out here. But before I do, I got to get like a mini excavator out here and just do some leveling and stuff, some cleaning up and leveling. And then I want to finish up. When we got the place, we dug up the septic and everything to just find out where everything was and get things set up. And so I still haven't reburied that because I put the dirt too far away from the septic. So otherwise I would have just shoveled it in. So I got to get something over here so I can get some things finally finished up with the yard while we got the spring weather and get that done. But and try to get that pool up. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I could use that, especially if I'm doing construction, because I know what's going to happen. Like a light switch, Cabal says it's 110. That's what it's going to be here. It's going to be 100, maybe not 110, I hope. We get that occasionally. But it'll be 100 degrees and super humid, guaranteed. Let me see. My channel is quirky. I put up all kinds of weird stuff on there. Saved the car. I love Sobs. Sobs. Oh, yeah. God, I remember them. I forgot all about them. My brother had one of them a long time ago. Yeah, nice. What are they? Who makes them? Is that, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of Opals, Saab. Who makes Saab? Is that German-made car? I don't remember. Cabal. I've heard Dairy Queen is running ads featuring Bigfoot right now, but I haven't seen them. Everybody's coming out with all kinds of stuff like that now. It seems like, there's it's Bigfoot's making a comeback, right? Swedish. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Okay. That's what I thought. Something like that. But they're really nice cars. Neat. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. Now, do you shoot videos, like actual videos and stuff? Interesting. That's gotta be a riot. I can only imagine. So has the Area 58 Museum have you been doing anything over there? Any more interviews or anything? I see some stuff post up. I've been at work, so I haven't been able to check it out. I had to grab a drink here. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Ooh, that's nice and cold. Dylan, let me see. Jerry Springer has a sob on the show. Interesting. Is it Springfield? Seinfeld. Okay. I was going to say, huh? I was confused by that. Really? I did not know that. Interesting. So, what was I going to say? So, Mother's Day, everybody have a really nice Mother's Day. I know we did. Yep. Okay. We're missing a few people tonight, aren't we? I don't see Angela on here. She's normally on here. We got a few people we're missing, but we got 26 people watching. Don't be a stranger. Say hello. Has anybody got any stories they want to share with us tonight? Anybody got any short stories or anything you want to share? Tell us about? Springer. Jerry Springer. So Jerry Springer, not Jerry Seinfeld. We'll figure this out. It's going to be an investigation going on here. Trying to think what else I heard about here recently. Oh, man, what was that? Boy, there's just been a lot going on in the news, too. But I thought I heard something else out there about a eyewitness thing, testimony or something online. I forget what the heck it was. No doubt chased them off. Yeah. So I went out to, let me see, did I post that yet? I don't think I posted that video. So I have been working on kind of a little video for the other channel. I started to before I got busy doing the construction work. And I went out to my favorite spot out there and got a little more drone footage. Oh, excuse me. Boy, wow. It was an early day again today, and we've just been running all day. I'm trying to get things done before tomorrow. I got to go put that truck on the road tomorrow, but I got to work here, do some stuff over my brother's house first. I'm going to go get the title. I'm going to go put the truck on the road. Got a lot of stuff going on there, but anyway, yeah, I went back out there and took a nice hike. Did some recording and stuff. Oh, I don't know if I should tell you guys. I might as well. You guys are going to get a kick out of this, but you'll see it in the video. So you guys are going to love this, actually. You're going to probably like it too much, really. So I went out there to the out to my site there, Dutch Street, and you guys know what's been going on out there and stuff. You know, I went out there with Claire and Wendy. So I went up the same trail that I'm used to. I've been up there quite a few times. I took the trail, and you guys know where the arrow got stuck in the tree. I went up around that whole trail all the way up to the top, and I kicked back and I did some talking and recording. You know, you guys know I talk a little bit, so I got up there, talked, recorded, and I had my chest camera on, which I don't normally use, but I did. I had my chest camera on. I was using my phone, so at my iPhone. I was gonna use another camera, my GoPro, but I couldn't get because I was gonna do a forward, backward, and stuff. I got lost, not lost, but I lost the trail. And this trail is hard to lose. Like the way it goes up around there, it's really it was very. I'm not gonna lie, it was very strange. I can't say that I was scared or anything like that. It was just a little bit freaky. Like it was just weird because I've been up through there so many times and so I was on my way back down. And so the trail goes back down the hill and circles around and goes out to the lake. And I mean, I'm way up there. And I know there's another trail that goes out, and there must be a trail that goes down, obviously, because somehow I ended up past my turn and I was off someplace totally different. And I didn't get too far before I realized that. Now, I knew how to get back to the lake. Like I knew, to where I could walk back. So I knew if I had to turn around and just go back. But the strange thing was when I turned around, and I hate to admit this, but I kept hearing something off in the woods, right? Just out of eye shot, I kept hearing something, and not just in one spot, more than one spot, a couple spots. And I was just so confused by like, what the hell is going on? So I turned around and I walked back to find the trail again, where it turned and went down the hill. And I ended up almost all the way back to the top, the peak where I was before. And I just could not find where the trail would head back down the hill. I couldn't find it. I didn't find it. And I was even talking in my camera. I turned my phone off a couple times because I wanted to save my battery just in case, And so I was talking to my other camera, and I said, I just don't understand where did that trail go? Like, how come I can't find that trail? Now, if I go straight back, it's kind of a sheer drop. It's like the bluffs or whatever. Tom knows what I'm talking about probably. When you get back to the other side, it's kind of a sheer drop. And the hill side that I'm on, the trail goes up and around because it's steep. But I knew that if I went back down towards the swamp area, the marsh, whatever, that trail there's no missing it. And if I follow the swamp, it'll bring me back out to the lake. So inevitably, that's what I ended up doing, was cross-cutting down the hillside and trying not to slip down it. And I got down to the bottom of the hill, and I got ready to walk. God, I wish I'd saved that picture on here. And I was getting ready to head back, and I'm talking, and I turn around, and I shit you not, I turn around and I see this giant, like it's a footprint. But it was mushed up leaves and stuff that got pushed, like a slide mark, like a couple of slide marks, but not like little slide marks like this, like two side steps that got pushed down and slid down the hill. But because the leaves and everything that it was in were so spongy, it didn't leave any kind of pronounced footprint that I could make out. But if it was a foot, I mean, it had to have been 18, 20 inches wide. I mean, it was huge. I don't know if I can manipulate my camera. How do I do this? If I can get this down here to you guys a little bit, I will try to show you. I know I took pictures of it. Let me see if I have a picture I can show you. I'll do a video of it too. I haven't even looked to see what you guys are saying. Are you guys still with me? Miss seeing your drone videos. I'm still doing them. Like I said, I did another one. Jeff Rohn, so cool. Here's one threw me down the Sasquatch rabbit hole. Oh, that was Love It. Yep. Oh, okay. I got it. One of your recent videos, you had some video along the canal pathway. Where was that? Oh, okay. That was probably Port Gibson or Wide Waters area, somewhere around there. Hello, Sherry. All right, so let me see if I can turn this on. Let me see if I can get the camera, this camera. Can you guys see that camera? I bet you can. See if I can turn it on. And oh, there it is. Okay. So let me see if I can find that. You guys get a kick out of this. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I got video, but I also have a picture. So I don't know if you guys will be able to tell wait, I'm going to switch the camera over to my side camera here. Okay. Oh, there's Angela. Hello, Angela. Hey, Jack is still here. I haven't caught you in a while, waiting for new uploads. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'll give you guys another rundown again here in a little bit. With you, Steve. I have to watch that again. Okay, so it's really hard to make out in this picture. Let me see if I can find the right camera. What's going on here? Where'd it go? Oh, wait, I lost somehow. Somehow I lost that camera feed. Why did I lose the camera feed? Did I hit something? Let me turn it off and back on again. See if I can get that to come back on again. I don't know why I'd lose that camera feed. Oh, okay. So, let's see. So, which one is that? Where am I? Camera 4. Okay. So, can you guys see that at all? Turn it this way, maybe. So anyway, you can kind of see a mark. I gotta see if let me switch it over to the video. Let me see. Maybe I show a little bit more in the video. Okay, yeah, right here. Oh, darn it! I want to pause it on that. Oh, come on. I don't know why that camera keeps turning off on me. What is going on here? Guys, I'm still here, okay? Don't leave. Don't panic. I'm still here. I'm just trying to get to what I seen here. So bear with me. Okay. All right, here we are. Wait until you guys see that. Now, this one you can see. Try to figure out how to put this in the camera. Right there. I mean, that one you can really see. That one really stands out. Now, turn. Oh, I did have it turned right. Where's play? So if you guys can see that, I was following the trail. You see how that other step goes down there? And it was like it slid, something slid down the hill there, but it was big. Whatever it was big. That's the other side where it slid down the other hill. That was the first one I noticed coming down that other hill. And it come off from another big spot. So you can see that trail that comes down, but the leaves were so squishy. And I didn't take the time to, oh, come on. Of all the times to be having technical issues with the camera. So I don't know what's going on there. I got my power plug on it, but that camera's not working. So I'll make a video with that. And I think it's the way I have the camera angled. I think I'm pulling on the HDMI cable, and it's just for some reason, or I'm gonna have to reset the camera. Like I said, I've used the cameras, but I've unplugged them. I don't think I took that one with me. I took the other one with me, but so this one's been sitting, and it just seems like every time the equipment sits for a week or two, that like you have to go through and do a bunch of stuff to it. So I don't know, whatever. It's one of those things, but what do we got here? What are we get caught up on what people are saying? Steve, did you try the Sasquatch friendliness salute? Let me see. Arms crossed and rubbing your shoulders and down to your biceps and repeating several times. You also nailed it in the last time you did it. So let me see. Rubbing your arms and shoulders. You're talking about like this. Several times. The last time you did it. So like this. And that's a salute or a greeting. That's neat. That's neat. Jackie, hi Steve. Every time I talk about strange, I think Tasmania, where I'm living. Nice. Hey, that's amazing. Thanks for joining us from away over Tasmania. Dylan, just emailed you some stories that were sent to me. Okay, cool. Very neat. Yeah, we need some stories. I mean, I got a couple in there, but not too much. I don't know if they're going to my spam. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't been getting many stories. So I'm glad to get some. Let me see. Love it. Steve, you missed my comment about that my friend saw a white Sasquatch in Arkansas as a kid 50 plus years ago. Really? I did miss that comment. Let's see. My friend saw a white Sasquatch in Arkansas as a kid. This must be 50 years. Wow. Man, imagine that. I'd like to hear that story. So that'd be neat. Nice. Jackie, got to love technology, laugh out loud. Yeah, you know, of all the times for it to go array on me. What? I don't know what you mean there, love it. BMO. I saw it looks like a skid stop. Hard to tell. Yeah, I'm telling you. If you were there, it's so hard to see it on the screen on the camera. But when you're standing there looking at it, it's very pronounced. It's just that you can see the outline of like it's shaped like the edge of a foot, a big foot. But I just couldn't get toes and stuff because, like I said, it was thick leaves and so it was just spongy. So whatever it was slid down, but it didn't hold any kind of a form unless it was deep underneath. But I think it was just too mushy. When did you do this again? This was just oh goodness, when did I go out there? Saturday or Sunday? This past Saturday or Sunday? Well, we've had a downpour of rain since then. I believe since that. So yeah, we had all that storm. So I don't know. I might try to get back out there and investigate that a little bit further. So yeah, that was neat. I forgot when you said it was. Okay, yeah. Well, there, I told you. Angela, anything new from Claire? No, I haven't heard anything recently from Claire, Raven, or any of them. So I don't know what's going on there. If Claire, if you see this or any of you see this or are there watching right now, reach out, give us an update, let us know what's going on. Let us know, make sure everybody's okay and that. So Steve, yes, Steve, exactly like that. Several people have mentioned watching Sasquatch do this in front of them to let them humans know that they mean no harm. Interesting. I probably should have thought to do that when I was there. It's like I said, getting turned around up there was really strange. Like, I don't know. I don't get turned around like that. And, yeah, it was really weird. I couldn't find that driveway. I look forward to going back and finding out. So, I ran into some people out there along the beach, when I was walking that beach. It was beautiful. Oh, man, it was beautiful. The water was a little bit high, so there wasn't a big walking path, a decent one, though, but beautiful stuff out there. Found some beautiful washed up logs and stuff, roots that were, the water had cleaned them off, and that was just really neat. You still haven't made it there, Tom? Yeah, you have to get out there sometime. Maybe we'll get together and go out there one of these days. We'll go hike it together if you want. Hopefully they will send something in soon. Yeah, I'd like to hear from them soon. BMO, some people that go barefoot a lot can raise their toes off the turf when they jump and stop. Yeah. So, yeah, and that could be, I don't know, but it was weird, but very large. And the first one in the picture that I showed you, I don't know if you can tell by, I'd say 18, 20 inches, that one sideways looked like a footprint there, probably 18, 20. And you could see the area where maybe there was an arch towards the middle or something. And then there was like a heel. And then, as the front part of the ball of the foot, that part was probably, 8 inches wide, 8 inches wide, 7 inches wide. So, it was fairly large. It shocked me when I seen it. I wasn't expecting to see that there. So, when I went there before, I was deeper in the woods, and we also had that one video where I noticed later on, or one of you guys noticed it, something coming from behind. No, one of you guys noticed it and told me about it. One of you did. I forget which one. Was that you, Jeff, or Jack? Was that Jack? One of you guys noticed that there was something behind the tree, and when I zoomed in on it, remember? So yeah, it's just some wild stuff out there. Very neat. Anyway, yeah. So let me see, Jackie Cabal, love knowing about that. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's good information for anybody that's out there to know. I do it when I'm cold, but it's neat that you would, to know that. Yeah. Also a way to calm the nervous system. So, yeah, it's something that people do, right? It's just kind of an automatic thing. So that's kind of makes a connection. It makes sense. Very interesting. You guys are great. Cabal 313. It's all over it. Laugh out loud. I love it. He's so right. It also shows they have no weapons hidden. Oh, interesting. Huh. I got such a smart group of people here. You guys are the best. I love it. Oh, man. So other than that, like I said, I've been working. Almost straight off from having that yard sale. I did the video in the building there when I went through the warehouse. Here's something interesting. So you guys know I went out there. I did some drone footage around that warehouse, right? And somebody else, I guess, went in there. This is kind of neat and spooky. So somebody else went in there with a drone. I hope it was nobody that watched the channel and went in there with their own drone, because it is private property. So, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody else or myself being able to do that. But somebody went in there with a drone, and there's a tenant down in there, and she said that they flew their drone right down basically to the window and was watching her. And so she called my brother up and said, hey, who's flying a drone down here? And he goes, my brother has a drone, but he would never do anything like that. And so here's the funny part, right? So a couple days later, we find out there was some squatters living in, it's like a house. It was an office, but it's kind of like a small house. One of his workers caught these squatters were living in there or trying to live in there. And he went and he shooed them out of there, told them they had to get out of there. It's major liability and stuff. So then there was shortly after that, there was a police report about somebody reporting that there were squatters down there, and it wasn't even him or my brother. And so we're now thinking that it might have been an actual police drone that because it's private property or whatever, or because they wanted to catch somebody that might have flew in there with their drone to find out where these people were. But anyway, the tenant or my brother's worker said he noticed a shopping cart by the house, and that's what made him go check. And when he got there, the guy came out and he told him, "You got to go." And then the woman came out, and I guess she knew him from like way back years ago. And but he said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, you got to go. My boss, you can't be down here. So you got an hour to get out, or the police are going to be down here, my boss, and it's going to be a lot worse. So you got to get out of here." So they ended up leaving. So, but yeah, that was kind of wild. When we had our sale, I had my sale there at this place, and that's where our storage is also. So I definitely don't want people down there messing around. But we had our sale. You would not believe how many people came through that sale that worked at that agway. Older people that worked at that agway years and years ago and knew so much about the people who died there and stuff like that. And just a lot of the different stuff that went on there. Really wild, really very interesting. All right. Let me see. Love it. Send in that story. Let me see. Cabal Road. Thank you. I will try when I am out with the forest people. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Try that. Tom, where was the warehouse? It looked vaguely familiar around the canal path. Yeah, it is off the canal path. It is off the canal path. It's the old Agway. Been shut down since the 90s. Steve, have you read UFOs over Topanga by, let me see, Preston? Can't see this. Preston Dennett. I lived there during the UFO flat. I could send you stories. Yeah. Are they your stories? If you have stories about it, send them in to me for sure. Send them in. I have not read that. I love reading. My life prohibits me from reading anything but the stories you send in, and anything that I have to do educationally, learning about this stuff, and my editing and stuff like that. So I don't have time to watch videos, let alone of this stuff, let alone read it. So pretty much everything I find out is mostly like right here with you guys, and whatever I go out and have an opportunity to investigate on my own, which is not very often, not nearly as much as I want it to be. I think if I got it, like I said, I got to get out there and do some work. I got to get back up on my feet again and get going while this channel grows. Unfortunately, I have to do both. I just have to figure out how to manage that. Mentally, that was a real struggle for me, because everything I put into, everything's a mindset, that we do. And a lot of it's a mindset. And my whole mindset was I was done with everything else. This is what I was doing, no matter what. But it got to a point to where, okay, how much do I sacrifice before, I don't want to lose everything in the process. So I have to go back and do some work while I'm doing this, and then try to share the time and do it the best I can, and so that we can keep going. But I think by doing that, we're going to excel a lot further that way. So it's just going to be tough. It's just going to be tough. It's a tough thing to have to do, because this is what I want to do. I don't want to go back into construction, but I am good at it, and I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people need work done, and they've been asking me for a really long time because a lot of people trust my work. And so that's what I got to do, for a while anyway. Put my foot back in the construction pond. All right, let me see. Where am I? Jeff Rohn. I've got some drone videos on my channel. I was going to start a business called Drones. Nice. Haha. Yeah, we talked about that once. Let me see. BMO. We'll have to get on there and check him out. So you guys go check Jeff's channel and check them out. He's got some I'm sure he's got some great stuff on there, so you guys will enjoy it. BMO, I have read the book since 1947. Topanga Canyon has been a virtual hotbed of UFO sightings. Yeah, I'd like to get some of those stories for sure. Angela Brown, nice. I get my channel up in the next week. I'll record the story for Steve. Thanks. There you go. There you go. Yep. Absolutely. Nice. Cabal, love it. UFO stories are my favorite. Send them in to Steve. It's talk about strange, so anything strange is welcome. Yes, absolutely. It is. It's talk about strange. You know, we need content to keep going, and love some good stories. Absolutely. We love sharing stories. Love it. Cabal 313. Okay, cool. I've got lots. All right, now you sound like Jeff. He's got a lot of stories too. Yeah, let's get those stories in. Okay, thought so. Thanks. Not going there though. What's the warehouse? Oh yeah, no, yeah. You don't want to go there. But if we ever get together here sometime or something, you want to see it, I'll bring you down there. I can't take anybody in the building because it's kind of dangerous in there. So, you know, that's the only thing. That's why we try to keep people out of there. It's getting a little bit dangerous in there. But it's a beautiful place just to check out. I mean, it's fascinating just to walk around and look around. Well, I miss your videos. Aw, well, thanks, Angela. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm here. We're going to get more videos up. It's just going to take a little bit of regrouping and rethinking and figuring that out, accepting my fate and what I have to do. So that's a big start for it. Sometimes it's hard to rip off that Band-Aid, you know, so you hesitate, and that's what was going on. But you have to do what is best for you and your family. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. You guys have always been so supportive, and I really appreciate that. You know, it's been quite a journey we've been on for, what are we coming up on, 2 years? It's been quite a journey that we've been on together. So, you know, I'm just really excited to see where it goes in that. We got a long way to go, not going anywhere. So it's just getting through these ups and downs and trying to get to the point where we need to be. Let me see, to do it. All right, Jeff, I think my most popular video on my channel is huge pile of Sasquatches. Wait, now, didn't you have the Sasquatch picture that looked giant, but it was something like that, or the figurine or whatever? I think like our buddy up here. Where is he? Where'd he go? I think he might have fell down, or he's someplace else. Huh, he's here. He's around here someplace. Hope he didn't run off. Sasquatch poop. Oh, wonderful. BMO creatives. Yes. It sure has. I have a ton of stories from living there. Awesome. Can't wait to hear some of them and share them. Jeff, what is your channel again? Yeah, post that. Sorry for the typo. I got to go to it right now. I'm going to go to it while we're here live. All right, let me see. Can't be hard to find you, buddy. Watch, I won't be able to find it. I know I'm there. I know I have it. Or it's probably under. Wait. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there it is. It helps if you 217 subscribers, 158 videos. You sly dog, you. Yeah, I'm subscribed. Yeah, I am subscribed. I thought so. What, are you sending me the link? I'll send you the link. I got you. I got you. Let me see. Should I try this again? See if it comes on. Come on. Oh. Yep. It flashed on for a second. Let's try this real quick like. Okay. You guys see it? What is it, upside down? Oh, it can't be upside down. That's right. My camera's not upside down, right? That's what it looks like, you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna go to it. Huge pile of Sasquatch crap. Bigfoot poop. Oh yeah. There we go. There, I shared it. I shared it. I shared it live. Can't get better than that, buddy. Just subscribe to it. Now you're going to go from 117 to 300. Just subscribe to Jeff. All right. BMO Creative. I've read tons of reports that people have witnessed Sasquatch carrying a stick to the edge of the ponds or lakes and pooping in the lake and stirring it with a stick, maybe to hide the... Huh. Or he's just playing with his poop. I mean, come on, let's face it. Filthy animal. No, I'm kidding. That's funny. I never heard that one. What wasn't it? What are you talking about? That wasn't it. What was it? What? You got a different channel? All right, so now I have to go look. I'll send you the link. Okay, let me go here. Let me go see what we got. It is too. Oh. Well, it says subscribed. 220 subscribers, 158. It says subscribed. Huh. That camera went off again, so but I don't know. That's what it says it is. Go to videos. Oh wow, look at that. Blank foot. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff on here. You like Mary Tyler Moore, huh? My father liked Mary Tyler Moore. I think you're aging yourself there, Jeff. Let me see. Jack. Let me see. Cabal. Jackie. Thanks, Cabal. What did I miss there? Hi, Jackie. Let me see. Always watch. Just popping in to say hi. Hello. How are you? Have to watch from beginning of your channel. I know. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's great. Let me see. Subscribe to Jeff. Jackie. Thanks, Cabal. Jeff. That wasn't it. Steve. Yes, it is. Just subscribe, Jeff. That poop video was 15 years ago. Wow. I sent the link to you. Show my channel on the live. Laugh out loud. Too funny. You want me to show your channel on the live? Is that what you're asking me? I could try. I wish this camera would stay on. I just don't know what's going on with it. Let me see here. Let me turn the stupid thing off and back on again. I just don't. I wonder why it's not staying on. It's just the strangest thing. Let's see. Let's see if we get it to come on. Okay. So there's Jeff again. He said that wasn't it, but that's got to be it. All right. So if that stays on there, I'll go to no, it turned off again. Son of a beehive. Let me see. And where are you, buddy? Oh, no. I'm going to put it back over here on the channel for a minute until I figured out that one. Huh. I know you're on here. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. That's strange. Where are you? Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. There's Jeff. Oh. Okay. All right. I got you. Turn this off and back on again. Okay, there it is. All right. I got you. Wait. Yeah. Now we can see it. It's hard to line that up. But there's BMO, you guys. If you want to look him up. Another great channel. Lots of great stories. A lot of really incredible information. You guys will enjoy that. I got to get over there. He's got he did a video about this channel, about me and this channel. So you guys want to check that out. It's amazing stuff. Okay. All right. Let me get caught up here again. I'm going to have supper soon and go to bed. Glad I caught you. We'll watch for new video. Best of luck with your construction and channel. Be back soon. Thank you, Angela. We really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being here and all your support. I appreciate it. RC performance modes. You wonder why isn't your channel called Talk About Strange? You wonder why isn't your channel called Talk About Strange? Yeah, for real. You're not kidding. Nailed it. Dylan, Jeff, that's where the pinched it off. That's where he pinched it off. Laugh out loud. Ay, caramba. Oh, the camera is being strange. Laugh out loud. No surprise. Mr. Strange channel. Laugh out loud. BMO has some cool stuff. Yeah, definitely. For sure he does. A lot of cool stuff. Subscribe to BMO. All right, awesome. Thanks, you guys. Listen, I appreciate you supporting each other. That's an amazing thing. We're all one great big family here, family and friends, and it's just great when we can support and look out for each other. That's what it's all about. I think that's why, despite everything that's going on and how difficult it's been, I think when you take the time to build a solid foundation, it stands longer, right? So that's the way I like to think of it. Talking about construction, you got to build the foundation, and that's what we've been doing, is just slowly building a good foundation of great people. And I think that's what's going to get the channel through in long term. So, it's a wonderful thing. Anyway, yeah, great stuff. Thank you guys for coming back here. Thank you for sticking with me on the channel through all the ups and downs. It's been it's been tough and wonderful at the same time. But because of you guys, we're going to keep doing it. We'll continue doing it. We'll continue growing, and we'll get there to the big league one of these days. But I'll always know that, when we get there, it'll be us that started it out, from the very beginning. You guys, almost everybody here that's with us right now, most of you have been with me from the very beginning, and it's an amazing thing. I really appreciate it. So they say that consistency builds the channel a lot faster and larger. It's been hard to stay consistent the way I'd like to be, but it's just that we've been all together with helping each other and looking out for each other and communicating, and that's what's really been keeping it going, is you guys, and so it's great stuff. The people here are also open-minded and compassionate. Thank you, kind people. Yeah, absolutely. Amen. I couldn't have said it better. That is about the size of it. I hear different stuff other places where I don't know. I don't know. I can't judge other channels. I can only talk about my own, but I just know that we're a tight group. So, and that's what I think is wonderful about it. But yeah. All right. Well, we've hit our hour mark, you guys. I'm glad we made it out here. I really appreciate you joining me here tonight. Try and stay warm and try and stay cool, depending on where you're at. I really appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your week ahead. Be safe out there. I look forward to seeing you next week. If I get a chance, and send those stories in. I'll get them up as soon as I can. And if you send it in and you don't hear from me or anything, just remind me next Sunday to double check it and make sure it didn't get into my spam mail or something. But send them in and I'll get them up as quick as I can. And once we get back up on our feet here a little bit, we'll start sharing on a regular basis again. We'll get this rocking and rolling again. So stick around. We got a lot to come. Anyway, Cabal says, bye, everybody. Still winning in the auction. All right, good. You win that auction. Let me see. Look into Bidnapper. I have to check it out. Catch you later, Jack. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you, everybody. All Jackie, Angela, Jeff, BMO, Dylan. Boy, Cabal, love it. You guys, thanks for carrying the show here tonight, huh? It's been a great time. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna get back to work this week, and I will see you again next weekend. Steve out.